Hey everybody, it's your old pal Chuck, and I'm back with another review. And today, continuing our look at the Wave 3 Warrior class figures from Transformers Cyberverse. This is Hot Rod, or Autobot Hot Rod. It's just nice to have a Hot Rod back yet again. I'm going to be really honest right off the bat. I think a lot of you are not going to enjoy this figure. It just has, unfortunately, its gimmick is a one of those that are intrusive to articulation. Basically, all he has is a swivel at the shoulder for arm movement. There are no elbows, and that has to do with the fusion flame gimmick, which I'll show you right now. Basically, what you just do is you pop the arm out to the side, just like that. Pop the other one out, and this one seems to be a little loose. It doesn't lock as far out as it should. But there you go. You get these little flames that pop out of the doors. To reset, you just bring them back down, and they will close up into place. There's ball joints there at the shoulder, so that's the entirety of the arm movement. So I guess you can have him firing his little exhaust blasters that the character is known for, ball joints in the hips, and basically very good bend at the knee. Do want to mention that getting it out of the packaging, the legs popped off. They're not loose, but over time I can see them loosening up. And you do have a very nice head swivel. So it's kind of interesting. Like, we lose elbows, but we have a head swivel. So that's about it. There's no waist swivel or anything. Nice modern interpretation of the Hot Rod head. So that's about it for the robot mode. We're going to pause, and then we'll get into the transformation. Okay, transformation is actually fairly simple. You know, there's nothing much to it. To start off, you're going to come around the back here, and this whole back section you're going to pull up and rotate out to the side like that. Next, you're going to turn the figure back around. We're going to detach the chest here and flip it up so it's somewhat of a angled, like so. Get that back a little. Next, what you want to do, now the instructions show you to just peg the legs together. I recommend, as you can see, there's the tab, there's the slot. You want to actually slide the legs through. Make sure you get them down all the way so those two ports, little nubs there, are even. Next, you're going to come back around to the front of the figure, going to fold the arm in. There's a tab here that will sort of sit in the slot there, but then there's a tab here right below the fist that will peg nicely into the leg. Make sure it does peg in, as that's going to hold the figure, the body basically together. Just get that all situated like such. Then you'll rotate the figure 90 degrees forward. Rotate this chest back so it sits back and down, basically forming the front of the car. And then rotate this back section forward and press it down. There are slots there in the back under this fin that will peg into the legs, and that thus gives you the car mode. It's an okay transformation. I kind of dig it. I like how the arms fold in like that. I think it would have been nicer if maybe there was a little bit of folding with the backpack section. The front of the car is kind of interesting because this is really the first time I can remember seeing a raised version of a Hot Rod like this with the front, that front end. So it's sort of like a anime type of take on his Mode Zero car mode. So we'll pause here, and we'll be back with my final thoughts. I think Hot Rod is an okay Warrior class figure. I don't think it's as good as Soundwave, and Soundwave was limited like the other Warrior class figures. If you're a fan of the character, you might be interested in picking it up. I'm sure you're probably going to wait for a sale since it is so limited. Don't forget there is a one-step changing Hot Rod coming, I'm pretty sure, that features like the same type of gimmick. So that'll be a little bit cheaper if you want to go that route. I got this figure off of Amazon. It's very weird. They have the Ultimate Class Bumblebee and Hot Rod in stock, and that's it. In terms of Wave 3 figures, they really do trickle them out here and there. I'm really confused by the distribution. Unfortunately, mine came in a sort of padded bubble mailer with nothing protecting the figure, so the card was a little damaged. And this is something I'm sure a lot of you have heard about from Amazon. If you're someone who likes your cards pristine when you order figures, I'm not sure I can recommend Amazon anymore, because this is about the 15th time this has happened. I mean, the service is good, the prices are adequate, especially if you have gift cards. I mean, I ended up paying 9 cents out of pocket to get Hot Rod. So just some food for thought there. I'm not, just putting it out there. I do believe these have started showing up in the Midwest United States on retail, so that's that route. Really, I can't recommend the figure one way or the other. This isn't going to be some miraculous figure that's going to change everybody's opinion on Cyberverse, so I can tell you that. Well, enough of that. This is your old pal Chuck for Hot Rod. We will see you next time.